Hello there. I'm Batman. This year for Halloween I decided to dress up as Batman from the upcoming film Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. This version of Batman is affectionately known as Batfleck. I loved the design of the costume, so I wanted to emulate it. The major challenge of this project is finding the perfect cowl, because when you think of Batman, the first thing you visualize is his cowl. I was overwhelmed at how many different cowls there are, like custom-made cowls, on the market right now. I went a little nuts, and I ended up buying 4 different Batman cowls. Because I bought 4 different cowls, I decided to post a review of all 4. I'm Batman. So this is the Artsy 1 cowl. I believe it's hand sculpted, but don't quote me on that. It's made out of really thick, durable latex, which is awesome, but it's actually a bitch to put on. My first issue with this cowl is probably the color, because it's a lot more gray than black. It's badass looking though. The sculpting is perfect. That looks exactly like the Ben Affleck Batman cowl. Check out the back. The way that the cowl is shaped around the base is awesome. The second cowl I got from a seller on eBay. I didn't get a production name, but the eBay seller was 2013 D, as in DEE, and the number 4. So this is the cowl that they sent me. It's the dark urethane that I was looking for, but the size, I noticed right away, is ginormous. The detailing is a little lackluster, kind of vague. So the seller tells me that there's actually 2 different sizes of this mask available, and they say that this is the smaller one. So I'm convinced that they sent me the wrong size, but they don't even want to hear it. So here's the back of this one. Very meaty, giant Batman. Here's my third cowl. It is made by Tundra Designs. I believe that it was sculpted on a computer because it just looks too flawless to be sculpted by hand. The design is incredible. It's very clean. The size is perfect. It's a very mean looking Batman. There's some nostrils that haven't been cut out yet, but they're there, so you can cut them out yourself. Very pleased with this one. The texturing is beautiful. It's dark, but it's still got like a nice silvery sheen to it. And last but not least, it is made by Tigerstone FX. Right away, I love the texture, the depth of the musculature. The design is beautiful. It's a very aggressive sculpt. This one was also sculpted on a computer, and they textured it afterwards. The ears are very firm and pointy. The sizing is pretty much perfect. Here's the back of that one. Very deep grooves. So now I'm going to try them all on. Is it dark?
It's super dark.
Like my soul. So what do you tell a Batman with 2 black eyes? Nothing. He's already been told twice. Ha! Okay, first the artsy mask. Alright, here it goes. No nose holes, so I hear my voice really loud in this mask. There's a tiny little bit of space when I close my mouth. Not crazy about the sides here, but these can be cut, I think, so it fits tighter on the face. I'm Batman. Now I gotta get it off. Oh shit. Oh, fuck. That was rough. Still intact. So now the giant cowl from eBay. It's got talcum powder on the inside, so that's gonna get all over me. But at least it'll go on easier. Because it's gigantic. Yeah, a lot of excess space in here. I can get my frickin' hands all the way in the mouth. I feel like the spacing on the eyes isn't right. It's very flexible. It just doesn't fit. Much easier. Now the Tundra designs. I'm gonna need water. Very flexible. Fits a lot better around the mouth than the other two. Still a little tiny gap, but it still looks good. This sculpt is very symmetrical, very clean. It's a little thick in the brows here. It kind of gives your forehead an angle. Very impressed with Tundra designs. Time to take this sucker off. The smooth part of urethane sticks to hair and it just feels like it's gonna rip out. And finally we have our Tigerstone FX cowl. Here we go again. Oh, ow. Hey. Whew. This cowl is a lot more snug around my head, which is good because it gives it the desired movie quality. There's no space around the mouthpiece. It does push in on my eyes a little bit. Can't see myself right now, but I'm assuming I look like a badass. The nose holes on this mask are already cut out, if you want to look up my nose. So one small gripe I have, this cowl isn't completely symmetrical. The eyebrows are sculpted differently. I think one on one side is thinner than the other. I'm assuming this is done intentionally, and I think it's because the actual cowl used in the movie is asymmetrical, but it looks a little different. One eyebrow's raised slightly higher than the other. Like you can't see me raise my eyebrow right now, but believe me, I did. I think we have a winner here. So, there you have it. The last cowl is the best. I definitely recommend this one. I recommend the Tundra designs as well. It depends on what look you're going for. Like I said, I like the more aggressive look, the more mean looking cowl. Group photo. I will add that all 4 of these cowls are available to purchase on eBay and Etsy, and they all cost over $300 after shipping. So all the cowls sit pretty high on the shoulders. Is fine for my costume because I'm going to be padding it with foam muscles. Here, let me show you. These are my pecs. My man boobs, if you will. And these are the traps. I can't really tell how that looks right now, but there's also going to be a cape coming from here, draping over the shoulders, so it'll hide the flaws. One thing I notice is I tend to open my mouth when I look down, so that the cowl isn't poking my eyes. And I look like whatever's below me is shocking. Okay. It's worth it. The movies seriously need to start showing how Bruce Wayne gets the cowl off. Well, thanks for watching my video, and check back later because I'm going to post a video with the full costume once it's complete. Have a safe Halloween. I'll catch you next time.